Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Mavens. I'm Carson Green.
And I'm Annie James. You're listening to our Movie Mavens Diary.
That's right, dude. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a long time. Life has been lifing.
It's been a while. This is our first recording post-election.
Yeah. I'm happy to be back, though.
Happy to be talking with you about the things we continue to watch.
Through it all. What have you been watching to cope with what's going on?
Well, coping I have been with, I went as far as the Junior Bake Off. I needed some serious comfort, so I said, baking show, Great British Baking Show, kids, bring some joy into my life.
It sounds adorable.
And it was. It was just what I needed. I watched a couple episodes. The kids are hilarious. One thing that is like guaranteed is that kids are so clumsy. Mm-hmm. And it is so funny to watch them be clumsy when they're baking.
Yeah.
It's just a recipe for laughs. I wanted to call out though just about this because I've never watched the Junior Bake Off. I've never been this low, you know. But I have some observations. One is that the age range is large. I don't know. I think the oldest is 15 and the youngest, who knows, maybe 10. But that is very significant in the tent. Because we have some girlies that, like, they know how to do caramel or whatever. And then we have some kids that just figured out their ABCs. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That kind of sometimes seems unfair. But in the 2 episodes I've seen, it hasn't applied to who's winning and who's losing. I also wanted to call out that they also do the technical challenges where they have a recipe, a secret recipe. They don't know what it's going to be until the day of, and they have to follow the instructions and make whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And out of the 2 episodes I saw, they're picking some really difficult recipes for these kids. They are not setting them up for success by any means. They're going too hard, I think. They need to relax because they had them make Swiss rolls that are like decorated like little piggies, which means making a cake and rolling it. That's really difficult. That's difficult for an adult to do. And then even harder, they made them do millionaires bars, which, dear listener, if you don't know, that's going to be a, what is that called? Shortbread cookie, then a soft caramel, and then like a chocolate ganache. Caramel, making kids do caramel?
No.
That, like, you can bite through? Why would they do that? These poor kids. Anyways, I think they were a little too vicious with their technical challenges, if I'm being so honest. Like, where's the brownies? Where's the cupcakes? You know?
Give me some chocolate chip cookies, okay? Let's call it a day.
I am begging to Bake Off to assign chocolate chip cookies. They've never done it. So anyways, that's what I've needed to cope with. But what about you? Have you been coping with anything?
Yes, Annie. In fact, I have. I'm going to tell you now in rapid fire succession the 4 movies that I watched out of complete and total necessity. The first movie is Zombieland 2.
You said my soul needs this. I need this. Okay, I've never seen it.
It's not good. It's particularly not a good movie.
What brought you there? What about Zombieland 2 was like, this will help?
I opened Hulu and it was there.
And there it was.
And I clicked yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not good. They try to make some jokes about Zombieland came out in 2009 and then Zombieland 2 came out in 2022, 2021 or 2022 or something. And they try to make some jokes about how out of touch they are, or how so 2009 they are, because that's when
they're stuck in 2009.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I thought that was cute, kind of clever. We introduced some new characters. The zombies have evolved, and we get oh my god, what are they called? The Terminator 5000s.
Okay, they're there too.
Yeah, which are new types of zombies. I mean, it's just, it's kitschy. It's poorly written. Woody Harrelson is amazing, as always. He gives a fantastic performance as Tallahassee. I can't recommend this movie, but it was extremely smooth brain times, if you know what I mean.
Okay, understood.
The next movie that I watched out of complete and total necessity was Flamin Hot, which is a movie that was directed by Eva Longoria, and it is the origin story of Flamin Hot Cheetos.
I did try to watch this back when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was shot in New Mexico, and so a lot of my friends worked on it. I tried to watch it, but I don't think I got through it.
Again, it's not particularly good. However, it is an uplifting story. It's about a man who works as a janitor in the Frito-Lay factory, and he's seeing like sales go down over the course of years and years, decades even. He's seeing sales decline, and he says, there's a whole market that we're not tapping into. And so he makes this Flamin' Hot recipe, and he calls the CEO, the balls on this guy. He calls the CEO, and he's like, I think I know the solution to this problem.
It's hot chip.
Hot chip. Yep.
I just remembered why I stopped watching the movie. Can I tell you?
Yes.
It's because I was reading up on the movie as I was watching it, and I found out that the story was like completely fabricated. It's not based on a true story.
That hurts my feelings.
And so I was like, well, why are we making it seem like a real story?
Wait, but like at the end, there's a photo of a guy who's like, and after 42 years, he retired.
I don't know. I hope that part's real. Maybe it's like mostly fabricated.
Well,
I'm going to tell myself that part's true.
Yeah. But that was, just cute little pick me up.
Did you eat any hot Cheetos? Do you like hot Cheetos?
No. I have the most sensitive stomach ever.
That's right. It is a corn chip. It is not a gluten chip.
But, quote, natural flavors are just like things that are made in a factory.
No, it doesn't look right. And like the way it's staying, like it can't be, there's no way it's good for you. But do you like the flavor aside from what it does to you?
I like the hot Cheetos with limon.
Yeah, okay.
A little tang. Yeah.
You know what? I just tried the cheddar jalapeno Cheetos.
Okay.
You need to try those because they're less spicy. They're not going to tear your tummy up.
Okay.
And it really tastes like cheddar and jalapeno, like a nacho with a Cheeto crunch. I recommend.
Dude, that sounds baller. Catch me at the 7-Eleven after this.
Okay, what else did you watch out of necessity?
I watched this movie called The Fundamentals of Caring with Paul Rudd. It's from 2006. Paul Rudd plays a caregiver who is taking care of a kid with muscular dystrophy.
Oh, I have not seen this 2016 film.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember when this came out, though.
It is extremely wholesome. Very, very wholesome. Again, it's not that great. Don't go into this thinking this is an Oscar-winning movie. It's just a sweet little story. They go on a road trip. They meet Selena Gomez, who plays this fiery little, cute little chick. I don't know. She has a cute little character. And the whole thing is like the kid wants to go on this road trip and he wants to see all of the biggest things in America. So he wants to see the world's biggest cow and the world's longest bridge and blah, blah, blah. And so they go on this little...
pistachio.
Yes, period. Mm-hmm. The world's deepest pit, like this sort of thing. So they go on this little road trip. They do that. You know, they all learn about life, etc.
Okay, that sounds lovely. Honestly, looking at it, so far of everything you've watched, this is calling to me the most.
Yeah.
This looks just like a really pleasant evening.
No, it literally is. And the last thing that I watched out of complete and total necessity, this one I sought out. So the other three came to me.
You opened the app and there it was.
Yes, and click, yes, that's what I need. Brain off. That's what happened. This one I sought out. I watched Wall-E. Yeah.
Oh. Yep. Okay, tell me.
It is the most wholly adorable movie ever created in existence.
Yeah.
There is no other more adorable movie. Maybe Kiki's Delivery Service. They're like, you know, neck and neck.
Hey, it's on the Criterion Collection for a reason. That movie is a masterpiece.
Literally.
Culturally relevant. The way it predicted shit.
Yeah.
And the way it shows, like, portrays capitalism.
Yeah.
And what we're doing. Overconsumption. What we're doing to the planet.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I do too. And, you know, I was partially expecting to like feel a little sad about all of that. However, it's a happy ending. It's a very happy, like uplifting ending. Yeah.
Hard recommend for me.
Yeah, extremely hard recommend. And, you know, like I liked all of the, like there's a lot of sci-fi elements here. It feels like very future. I couldn't believe that this came out in 2008. Watching it, I'm like, this is like this year. It looks like it came out this year. Straight
up, for sure. I also love most of the movie is silent.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, like we just are watching shit happen.
Yeah.
And the scene where Wall-E and Eve are in space flying around to music is adorable. I'm getting the chills thinking about it.
Dude, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you watch that movie soon.
That might help. That might help me.
Yeah.
That might fix a little bit.
Yeah. No, it did for me, for sure.
Wow.
Anyway, what else you got going on? What else have you been watching?
Well, speaking of animation, I checked out the new season of Arcane that just hit Netflix. Okay. This is the show based on League of Legends. I have played League of Legends twice. I have no knowledge of the game. I have no care of the game.
Okay.
You don't need to know anything about the game to watch the show. And the show is really good. It's probably the best show that exists that also makes me cringe. It does both. It somehow does both. And the cringe comes from like this, there's this like tone, this attitude that the show has, a little bit of edginess that just makes me laugh out loud at the show at times. Okay. But at the same time, I like the show, the story of the show is so good that it kind of reminds me of like Avatar a little bit, where the world feels so built and I'm caring about these people. It actually kind of reminds me more of Korra than Avatar. But you know what is cringe about it, though, is that it takes itself fully seriously. It is like 100% serious. So each episode, and I don't remember if season 1 did this, but in this season, each episode starts with like with like a music video kind of moment. There's like an animated sequence and a song, and the songs can be cringy, like think Imagine Dragons. And which is kind of cool for the sake of like animation as a medium. The show looks great. You know what I love about it is that every single character that speaks is going to have unique teeth.
Oh.
Fully unique teeth. I've never, and I'm so drawn to them. It's very neat. The animation style is also completely unique. I've never seen anything like it. It's gorgeous. It's one of the reasons I think this show is so popular. But the story, really good. I recommend this as a show, despite the cringe. I just know some people have a hard time with that. And then some people, they don't even see it. I haven't heard people talk about the cringe at all. Listeners, write in if you're like me and you are a little sensitive to the cringe. But I have friends that are so sensitive that I could never tell them to watch the show. Anyways, if this sounds like it's for you, check it out. It's really cool. And I will be watching the whole thing for sure.
It's a popular show. Even I've heard of this show.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, it's in the top 10 on Netflix, just came out. Oh, yeah. And dude, each episode costs $10 million to make.
Good God.
And so an episode of, I think, Game of Thrones or whatever is like 20, or House of Dragon is like 22 million.
Good
So it's
God.
almost half. So the money is on the screen. When I tell you this animation is like the best looking I've seen, it's looking really fucking good.
Honestly, we love that. We love to see the budget on the screen.
We love money that could solve the world's problems being spent on our measly entertainment that I'm cringing at.
Well, when you put it like that.
Oh. Anyways, what else have you been watching?
Well, Annie, thank you so much for asking. As you may know, I have been looking for a show.
How fared the hunt?
So I decided to, okay. I landed on, I wanted to watch Mr. Robot.
Okay.
And
having never seen it or have seen it?
I think I saw season 1 when it came out.
Okay.
But I remember really liking it, and obviously I love, what's his name, Remy?
Yeah.
Is his name Remy? Remy Malek? That's his name. I love him. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to commit. I'm going to do this. Also, it's like a low effort show. It's, I can just put it on and just be there with it. It's smart writing. It's good acting. I was ready. So I went to go look it up. They have taken it completely offline.
What the fuck?
I have to buy it, bro.
Man.
So back to the drawing board I go. And I landed on Netflix's 2008 limited series Maniac, starring Jonah Hill and Emma Stone.
2018.
2018. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
And had you watched that?
I watched one episode of it, and then I moved on.
Ooh, okay. I have seen this. I've seen the whole thing.
Okay. So far, I've only watched one episode again.
Okay.
I am really, really, really deeply interested. I like the world that they've created. I like these two characters. Well, I like Emma Stone's character. I think Jonah Hill's character is supposed to be really unlikable, and I think he's just unlikable as a person anyway. But I like the setup here. We've got Emma Stone as kind of like a manic pixie dream girl, and we've got Jonah Hill as like a black sheep who has some sort of mental illness that he's not addressing, and they're going into this scientific research study to be they're kind of like the lab rats of it all. And at the end of the first episode, the two meet, and Emma Stone plays into Jonah Hill's delusions. And I think that, as the show goes on, we'll find out what the real truth is, if it's delusional or if she is some sort of sorceress. I don't know. I'm excited to find out, though.
I love the world that it starts you off in that show, the sci-fi, retro sci-fi, like the company that they're in, the tech, the old new tech, the scientists. I'm so curious how you think as the show goes on. We love a limited series, though.
We do love a limited series. Like, I'm not trying to give 100 hours of my life to something to be disappointed, you know? Like, I'll give 10.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So I think I'll watch another episode today, actually. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Am I going to have to buy Mr. Robot? I don't know. Hopefully it comes back online.
I cannot believe that's not streaming. That is evil.
And it, like, is a stream, like, it's a streaming show.
It was made to stream, yeah.
It's
what
gone.
Was it on originally?
I bet Amazon Prime. I bet it's a Prime show.
I feel like I wonder if it got, like, lost in the sauce of, like, all the companies buying each other and selling to each other and whatever the fuck, you know?
Dude, I'm over digital media. I hate this. I feel I'm witnessing it eat itself.
I know. I know, and I'm scared. Like, your digital purchases are also, like, not actually yours. You're just, like, borrowing them. So even you buying Mr. Robot, I'm like, that's scary to me because you still wouldn't be able to have it forever. Not that you would want it forever, but
right.
There's something icky about it.
Anyway, tell me something good, Annie. What else have you been watching?
Okay, well, I took up one of your recommendations.
Okay.
To watch Janet Planet.
Okay.
Did you finish it?
I did finish it, yeah.
Okay.
And I loved it. I adored it. I thought it was really sweet.
So I didn't love it. I see what you're saying. I see why you recommended it, and I'm glad I watched it because I want to watch movies that are like this, that are it's about a child, she has a mom, done, sign me up. That's all. That's it. Okay, I'll watch it.
And that's why I recommended it, yeah.
Straight up, yeah. But I have some gripes I have to get off my chest. I'm so glad you've seen it so that I can get them off to you.
Okay.
Why did the mom and the boyfriend just not talk to her? That was really killing me. There's not a reason. Like, the reason is that they didn't write the dialogue. But this girl be talking, and they just don't reply to her. And that was really bothering me. Yeah. It was bothering me because, like, for whatever that's trying to say, I think it could have said something stronger with actual dialogue written, honestly.
I mean, the dialogue is just sparse anyway.
Super sparse. I think it was like because they were really attached to the style and the, like, tone and the pacing of the film. And that's why there was no dialogue, right? So that's, like, the kind of film it was. But that was, like, holding it back, in my opinion. In fact, but at the same time, I just don't love that kind of movie. Like, I don't love a slow, contemplative film. Like, the content within this movie is funny. Like how you described last week, opening scene. She calls her mom at a camp and is like, I'm going to kill myself if you don't come get me. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And a lot of this movie, I was thinking about it, like, as a director, like how I would have done it. It would have been the content could have been the same, but it just would have been very different. Because this is just a very, like, quiet, slower paced film. And I just don't jive with that personally.
There's a lot of, like, there's a couple of lines that are just like, that's so childhood. Like, when they have the friend staying there and she says to Janet, or wait, is Janet the kid or the mom?
Janet's the mom, but the kid, I don't remember her name.
Well, she says to the kid, why do you spread your hair on the shower wall? And she has bright red hair. No one else in the house has red hair. And she goes, I don't. There's a couple of little lines that are just like,
yes,
God, that's so childhood.
when the kid had the line that said every moment of my life is hell, that kind of came out of nowhere for me. I was kind of like, oh, I didn't realize it was that, like, you were having that hard of a time.
Yeah.
And same thing when she's like, I don't have friends and I don't really know why. Like, what is the movie saying? She just doesn't have friends because she's like an ugly duckling, or because she's like kind of weird? I couldn't fully understand what it was trying to do with that.
I was getting that it was because she was so attached to her mom.
Okay. Which that can check out with me, because the mom, I love that part with the mom where she's like, I feel guilty about it, but it's like she's always watching me.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you have been watching?
Yes, girly. I freaking watched Heretic.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And this is a brand new horror film starring Hugh Grant. And it is about these two Mormon missionaries who go over to Hugh Grant's house, and things are just not as they seem.
That's
and
right.
They end up in a fight for their life. And this movie was not what I thought it was going to be. I thought that there was going to be a lot more. Like in the trailer, we get like a little model of the house, and it looks like things are moving in the house, and like it almost looks like a maze, and like the girls are trying to like maze their way out of the house. That's not really what happened.
Is it more typical?
Yeah, but the whole thing is like Hugh Grant is asking them to look at, examine their faith, and so he is playing God and kind of giving them tests of faith over and over again. And, you know, one girl outsmarts him, thank God. She really does a number on him, which is great. I liked Hugh Grant in this. I thought that he was really good. He is extremely charming and very creepy. Like, I really like this aged Hugh Grant. I like that he's kind of moved away from romantic movies. I loved him in this role. I hope that he does more horror stuff. This is amazing.
Yeah, I love him in this lane. It seems like he's having a blast also.
Yeah. And he's so good. He's so talented. He's like, there's a reason he has been a working actor for so long. He's so talented. And, you know, the girls too, I felt like they both gave really strong performances.
I think they were former Mormons as well.
Stop. What a bummer. Oh, Topher Grace makes a random, like, he's just there in one scene, maybe two scenes.
That's weird.
It was quite strange, yeah.
Catch me missing it.
Yeah, it's scary though, bro. I was expecting like a, you know, obviously a thriller, maybe suspense, but I was like fucking scared. I was quaking in my boots, dude.
I like that at least. Like if a movie makes me feel even like that's a positive.
Yeah. No, you're right. I don't think I was
quaked
ready
in my boots.
Bro, I was coming off of Wall-E though. Like I was not ready.
You should have reversed those two.
Yeah. Shit. Anyway, anything else for you?
That's all I got.
Okay, well, in that case, let me tell you about the very last thing that I watched.
Okay.
Annie, I watched this documentary called The Remarkable Life of Ibelin.
Ibelin.
This is a documentary that just came out, and it is about a kid from Norway who had muscular dystrophy. Again, yeah, I know I watched 2 movies about kids with muscular dystrophy. This is a coincidence. This is a total coincidence.
It's not your new
no.
What is that called?
Nope. This is a coincidence.
Obsession. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And it is okay, so since the time he's 15, he started playing World of Warcraft, and he joined this community and he made friends with all these people. And he made a difference in all of their lives. He was a true friend to all of these people that were in this World of Warcraft community, and he never met them. He never talked to them outside of like the little chat, and he had special equipment made so that he could go online. He never told them that he had muscular dystrophy, or that he just really never told them about himself. He just like was always there for them and like, for instance, there was this woman who he was talking to, and she was like, my son has autism, and I just feel like I can't relate to him, and like he, doesn't want like physical touch, like he doesn't want me to hug him, and like I just want to be able to relate to him. And Ibelin was like, his name was Mats. His name was Ibelin in the game. His name was Mats. Mats was like, why don't you invite him to play this game? And so then she did. And then they all played together for like 5 years. And that was like God. A huge turning point in their relationship.
Ugh, that warms my heart.
Bro, and then his family, Mats's family in real life, didn't know that he was playing this game. I mean, they knew that he was like online, like playing something.
But they didn't know.
They didn't know community. That he had built a community.
Aww.
And so Matt started this blog to finally tell about himself, to tell his story about who he was and what he was dealing with. And the way that this community came together to be there for him towards the end of his life, bro.
Oh.
And then his family didn't find out about the blog. They didn't find out about the community until after he passed away when he was 25. His dad posted on his blog. He had his password and he posted on his blog, this is the end for Mats. Thank you all for reading. Thank you for being there. Hundreds of emails came in.
Oh my God.
This outpouring love for Mats. And his family had no idea that he was so cherished and so loved and so cared for, and he had built a community.
That's too much.
I ugly cried the whole fucking movie. The entire movie. I woke up the next day, my eyes were so swollen.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is so touching.
I was like yell crying, bro. Like it just like warmed my heart and also devastated me.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Mats. Like, he's a legend.
Wow.
He literally had a remarkable life. Like, it's so life affirming. It was a life affirming documentary.
I need to watch that. I need my life to be affirmed a little bit.
I highly recommend, but be prepared. Grab your tissues, bro.
Yeah, when I need a release.
Yep, and I did. And I did. Anyway, that's it for me. Listener, write in if you think that I should buy Mr. Robot. And you can write to us on Instagram at Movie Mavens or send us an email, moviemavenspodcast@gmail.com. That is it. Movie Mavens all the way out.